Hello there, dear YouTubers. My name is King1993, and today is another day of me trying to explain another Honkai Impact third character. And today's character will be called Seele Herscher of Rebirth. So, without further ado, let's get started. Now, to understand, first of all, we have to know that this is a beginners and intermediate guide only. So, meta players do not apply here. So, when it comes to this character, Seele you will have to understand that she is a psychic type character and she is capable of doing physical damage. And when it comes to her physical damage, okay, she will be doing both support as well as DPS if you know how to use her properly. Okay, so other than that, the question remains is okay, what is her best weapon and stigmata set? Okay, when it comes to her best weapon and stigmata set, it is basically given here. This is her main weapon and this is her main stigmata set. Now if you were to read all of the description here, she is basically one of the only characters I know here who is capable of doing uh team crit as well as physical damage to the entire team. None of the other stigmata set is capable of doing this. So obviously getting with all of this is a very good option. But the question remains is okay, all of those require crystals. I don't have enough crystals. I only have the character and I don't even have the weapon. What are the alternatives? So if you are looking for an alternative, well, first of all, let me give you my alternative and then I'll give you another alternative based on a certain website, which is also good. Okay. So when it comes to the weapon alternative, okay, just go to this section here and then select on Zelevalere Herscher of Rebirth, and it will basically show you this is the recommended weapon and this is the second most recommended weapon. If you do not have enough crystals, you'll get this weapon within a matter of 150 anti-entropy imaginal core. Okay, this used to be called core, but the core was removed. I don't know why. Now this is basically for the weapon, but what about the stigmata set? Now do understand that when I talked about this character, what did I said? I said that this is a physical support as well as a DPS character. So from that point of perspective, if we were to have our own set, then it should be good enough. The stigmata set, that is. But if you do not have our own stigmata set, you'll have to compromise. You'll have to use two different type of sets. Okay. So when it comes to that, let's talk about that. Okay. First of all, go and select the physical, and all of the physical type is gonna be showing up. So the one that you should be going for is either the sieging set or the direct set. Okay, now why would you be going for the direct set? The direct set is basically for the DPS purpose, and for the sieging set, Shuing set, it is gonna be, or Shui Jing set, it is gonna be the the support. Okay, now how to know? Just by click on this, and if you were to click on this character here, Ashraf Rebirth. Okay, so when it comes to the DPS set, okay, you can probably see here these two are fine. Okay, but the question remains is why not this one at the top? Well, I do not know, but if you read about the description here, this character description basically says the same applies for ultimate as well as burst mode. So obviously this can be used on Herscher of River without any issue. Okay, now when it comes to the set bonuses, obviously it is also very usable. For example, if all stigmata set are active, burst or ultimate mode apply impair to enemies. Okay, non-impaired enemies, like impair will be applied to non-impaired enemies on hit and lowering their defense by 50% for 3 seconds. When this effect is triggered, the duration of all three stigmata set are extended for 18 seconds. So basically speaking, this is not a bad option. This is a very good option, which is why I highly suggest that you go for the entire direct TMB set for DPS. But when it comes to the support, obviously you will see that none of the description here are proper, which is why I highly suggest that if you are going for a support, then go for the sieging set G3, and it is going to be the best option. Okay, because it will basically give more crit as well as physical support boost for the entire team. So that's basically why I said the sieging set is a very good option. Now other than that, the question remains is okay, what are the other alternatives? Well, there is another alternatives that I would like to suggest to you, and these alternatives come from a certain website that goes by the name uh that goes by the name honkaiimpact3rd.fandom.com. Okay, now if you were to come to this place here, you will definitely see that this page. Okay, you'll basically see this page, and as you select the character, okay, and scroll downwards, you'll see another recommendation. Now in this recommendation, what basically happens is when you are using this weapon here, you can definitely use the alternative of this. Okay, if you already have them, then congratulations, you basically completed up to 75 to 85% of total compatibility. Okay, whereas if you were to have the original set, you'll get a maximum compatibility of 92% to 100% of uh, compatibility. Okay, so that's basically how it goes. You will get about 25% more improvement out of these the original Harsher of Rebirth set. Whereas if you were to use the Harsher of Sentience set, then obviously you'll getting a maximum of 85%, okay, of total efficiency. So overall, the question remains is, are this all of the thing? No. There is another thing, that is, if you go to the tactical class and go to this Harsher of Rebirth, then all of this is gonna show up. Okay. Now, as you can probably see here, you'll have to use totally different sequence when it comes to this character, because the sequence of this character will change. Now, obviously, in one type, there you will be using her as a support based on enemy type difference, and if the enemy are weak against the psychic type, then obviously you will be going for this DPS set. Okay, so that's basically how this character works. So overall, the question remains is, okay, so are these all of the instruction that you should be going for? Yes, these are all of the instruction. And when it comes to training this character, I highly suggest that you train this character within this support area and this GPS area, so that you'll be able to understand how to use this character as efficiently as possible. Okay, now overall, what is my conclusion on this character? I said that I would say that as a harsher character and a physical harsher damage dealer, that is, she is a lot better than Harsher of Sentience, which is why in terms of DPS, you still need Harsher of Sentience, but in terms of support, okay, she will replace Harsher of Sentience. So that's basically how it goes. So if you find this video interesting about how to use this character and what are the alternatives of weapon and the stigmata set that you should be going for, then this is the best option. Okay, now if you think that you will have enough resources in terms of crystals, then go for her original set, or if you have the Harsher of Sentience set, a stigmata set, that is, then go for that one. But if you do not have either of them, then go to the equipment section and collect the direct set or the switching set. Remember, the switching set is for support, and the uh, direct set is for DPS purpose, like damage per second. Okay, so if you find this video interesting, then please give a like and subscribe and click the bell notification icons to get more of these type of topics on a regular basis. Thank you, and see you again next time.